The second week of our module. Today we are going to look at ancient and classical religions. There will be 4 parts of our class. We'll do 2 parts today and 2 more parts on Thursday. Okay, there will be 4 ancient and classical religions that we will look into. Number 1 will be ancient Greece, 2 ancient Rome, 3 ancient Egypt, and 4 Zoroastrianism. Of the 4 ancient and classical religions, 3 are not active religions currently. So Greece, Rome, and Egyptian religions are non-active religions in the present world. Only Zoroastrianism is an active religion practiced in Iran and India. So let's look at the first religion, Greece. To look at ancient Greek religion, we will look into 3 different categories: the historical development, the essential doctrines and religious practices of the religion, and the legacy of ancient Greece in the modern world. The first thing we have to understand about ancient Greece is the geographical, the historical, and the religious background of ancient Greece. Okay, ancient Greece is topographically a mountainous area. So there are city-states all over ancient Greece. For example, you have Sparta, Athens, okay, and you have city-states that may be at times at war with each other. So ancient Greece is a very small peninsula with rival city-states, and the religion of ancient Greece is often diverse, contradictory with each other, or contradictory with even our life, and to a certain extent it mirrors the life and the history of Greece itself. Okay, number 1, let's look at the historical development of ancient Greece and how it affects the religion. Greek civilization is divided into three clear broad areas. 1 is ancient Greece in Minoa and Crete, 2 Hellenic Greece, and 3 Hellenistic Greece. Okay, in the 3 parts of Greek history, what we can see is that Greek history will definitely influence the religion, so much so that the religion of Greece is personal, direct, and present in all areas of life. If we look at modern day Europe today, more often than not, you credit this to Judeo-Christianity. But Greece and ancient Rome, both of these civilizations are also foundation of modern European society today. The development of Greek religion follows very much the history of ancient Greece, and you can see from how Greek religion developed. For example, the migration of Indo-Europeans, you will see a very the divine, universally divine father figure that will eventually become Zeus. Minoan and Crete, which is the first part of ancient Greek history, because it develops in the island of Crete, which is off the mainland Greece, it will develop into a very feminine-based society where you have the worship of female deities in the form of fertility goddess. And finally, during Hellenic and Hellenistic Greece, when Greece expands out of the mainland Greece, you will see the ideas of foreign religion coming into Greek religion. For example, you have the idea of Athena, the Greek goddess, and the coming together of other religions, for example, the Phoenicians and the Babylonian. How do we know about the Greek religions? We know about the Greek religions mainly through literature. For example, the Homer poems of Iliad and Odyssey. Okay. However, in the modern times, starting from the 19th century, we know more about the Greek religion through archaeology. For example, in the archaeological survey of the 19th century of Heinrich Schliemann in Crete, where they discovered the palace of Naxos, he was able to reconstruct ancient Greek religion. Okay, for example, you see pictures of the female warriors on the dancing bull. You have the fertility goddess, and you have also to verify some of the ancient legends such as the Minotaurs. Okay, so for archaeology will definitely enhance the understanding of Greek and also Roman religion. Now let's go to the second part of the Greek religion. We'll look into the Greek gods and goddesses. The Greek gods and goddesses, they mirror man on earth. If man is capable to fall for temptation, okay, for example, to lust, jealousy, anger, and other human failings, the same thing too will happen to the Greek gods and goddesses. So in other words, the Greek gods and goddesses mirror the life of man on earth. To look at the Greek gods and goddesses, you have the 12 important gods known as the Olympian gods. Most important of all the Olympian gods will be Zeus, who is the king of gods and the lord of justice. Okay, basically he is the universal father figure of the Greek Olympian gods. Other than Zeus, the most important goddess will be Athena. Okay, Athena will be the patron of the city of Athens, because Athens will be one of the most important cities in the Greek civilization. If we look at the day-to-day worship of the Greek religion, there are temples dedicated to various deities. Some are dedicated to a specific deity. For example, each town will have its own patron deity. For example, in Athens will be Athena. And at these temples, there will be annual feast days, processions, sacrifice, and games. Okay? The Parthenon of Athens will be the most important temple. And over here, you can see the Elgin marbles, which are now in the British Museum. Let's look at the before and after of this Athena. So inside the temple, there will be the statue dedicated to Athena, which is the protector deity of the city of Athens. Now, one thing very important about Greek religion is we have looked at this previously in our class on animism. The oracles are the intermediaries, the middle person between God and man. And in Greek religion, the most important oracle is the Oracle of Pythia. The Oracle of Pythia is the oracle that the Greek leaders will seek for advice for important events. For example, the father of Alexander the Great will have visited the Oracle of Pythia asking for what should be done. Should we go to war or not? Okay. Another thing about the Oracle of Pythia is that new archaeological findings have revealed that the fumes that come out, which is ethylene, allows the oracle to go into a trance. So when she goes into a trance, she will be asked a few questions, and sometimes when she reveals the answers are unintelligible. It needs another person of being the interpreter to tell about what exactly did Pythia tells to answer the question. Okay, so asking the oracle is a very important part of Greek religion. Philip II of Macedonia, the father of Alexander the Great, went to ask Pythia, what should be done? Okay, and this is what they say is part of history. Now, we can see by Hellenic Greece, the power of Greece have expanded beyond mainland Greece to include part of modern-day Turkey, which is actually Libya in the past, as well as Rome, southern Italy. A continuity of Greek religion is very obvious that it will continue into the Roman Empire. So Greek religion will eventually evolve into the Roman religion. That Greece and Rome will share similar deities, and later the Roman Empire will also incorporate other religions, especially Egyptians, Phoenicians, and the likes. Finally, Greek religion and Roman religion much later will also be influenced by more Abrahamic religions. Okay, and now let's go to, besides looking at Greek religion, there is a stronger legacy of Greek culture and philosophy. For example, the the philosophy of Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates, although it has nothing to do with religion, it is very much relevant to our society today. Similarly to some of the Greek deities, for example, Themis, the goddess of justice, she is not worshipped in modern day society, but she represents a modern symbol of wisdom, justice, and good counsel. You will see the image of Themis in the coat of arms of many judiciary branches of judiciary in the modern world. There is also an interesting part of Greek culture. When Hellenistic Greece, through Alexander the Great, expanded beyond mainland Greece until India, you will notice that ancient Greece will influence other religions other than Greek religion. For example, the idea of making the first Buddha statue came about through the influence of ancient Greece. So when you see the first Buddha statues in Bactria in northern India, these statues, although they were made in Bactria in Gandhara, they have very strong Greek influence. And the influence of Greece is not only on Buddhism, but also on Hinduism. For example, the god of Heracles, will eventually merge into Hercules of Rome, and when it reaches India, it will become Krishna, the god of eternal youth. So similarly, although you do not see Greek religion in modern days, the legacy of Greek religion can be found in Greek culture. For example, we have modern symbols of Greek religion all through our Indo-Aryan religions, for example, Buddhism and Hinduism. There are legacies of Greek religion in these two Indic religions. We will continue to the next part after this. Thank you.